Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to One on One with Basharat. With Basharat?
Cut.
Yeah, sorry. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to One on One with Basharat. I'm Javid Basharat.
I'm Farid Basharat, and we're gonna answer your questions. Okay, so the other day we posted on our Instagram, ask us questions. And we're gonna answer those questions now, here, today.
So from what you guys requested and the questions you asked, we've gathered all the questions and we picked the best ones. And I noted my ones down and Farid noted his ones down, and we're gonna ask each other.
But we don't know what each other's questions are. So I haven't seen his questions, he hasn't seen my questions, and then we're just gonna ask away.
So who wants to go first? You want to paper, rock, scissors?
Let's go rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Ready?
I'll tell you, I'm very good at rock, paper,
shoot.
scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shoot, I don't play shoot. Okay, we
Oh, I don't play shoot.
Okay, let's
What's
shoot.
wrong with this guy?
Okay,
Hey,
let's shoot.
so,
Rock,
we're
paper,
gonna
scissors,
go,
shoot,
yeah?
yeah?
Alright, hand behind your back or in front?
Nah, we don't need to go
Okay,
back.
cool.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes.
Best of three, best of three.
Come on, get out of here,
So you
man.
get to answer
Alright,
the
you
first
go
Get
question.
out of here,
Okay.
man.
And by the way, these questions are completely in complete random order. It's not like we've ordered them. I just plucked the best questions. He did the same, and we're just gonna ask him in random order.
Alright, so I want the rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, so you go.
Alright.
You happy? I'm a sore loser. Go.
Biggest difference between amateur and pro?
Biggest difference between amateur and pro. I would say the biggest difference between amateur and pro was going from 3 minutes to 5 minutes. Just that, the cardio aspect.
Yeah.
It's the extra 6 minutes you're fighting. So you go from fighting 9 minutes to 15 minutes. And you realize in that small cage, that extra 6 minutes can be a long time.
I always personally found it much easier in the pro ranks because you're allowed to use extra tools, you know?
Yeah.
And me, I like to use my elbows and knees a lot.
Yeah, that was a big one.
You
The
know,
elbows. My first pro fight, I go on top of the guy and I threw one half-ass elbow and the guy was like started bleeding. I was like,
I knocked the guy
like
out.
that was easy.
I knocked the guy out with the elbows in my first pro
exactly.
fight, you know? So that was a big difference.
In the amateurs, I felt like it was whoever got the takedown won the round.
Exactly, because it's short and quick, you know? The judge, even if you're winning the stand-up fight, 2 minutes of it, if you get a takedown and lay on top of the guy for a minute and you don't even do any damage, they're going to give it to...
So
to
amateurs
the
take notes. Take the guy down.
Let's wrestle, let's wrestle.
That's it. Okay, my turn now. Next question. What is your dream fight in the UFC? I think I know this. You've told me.
You know, so ever since I was young, I thought I was going to be a featherweight. I thought I was going to grow a little bit more than this. But the game changed, to be honest with you, because people now started cutting weight, a little bit more weight and stuff. So technically, my what's it called? My assumption was right. You know, my calculation. And my dream fight would be Jose Aldo. At the time, I thought he was featherweight because for Jose Aldo was this guy. He was untouchable. He used to beat everybody up in 8 seconds. He would low kick people and they wouldn't be able to walk for 3 months. I was just like, man, I would love to take this guy out, you know?
I don't want to copy you, but mine might be Jose Aldo as well. I would have to say Dominic Cruz probably.
Yeah.
Dominic Cruz, just because you know why, and it's similar to you as well, because when we were coming up and watching the sport and we got into it, those were the two guys.
Yeah.
Like in bantamweight, it was Dominic Cruz. In featherweight, it was Jose Aldo. So, in my opinion, Cruz is the greatest bantamweight of all time.
For sure.
So I'll say Dominic Cruz.
Yeah, that's a good one. But hey, these fights can happen. You know, I'm a
Yeah.
few fights away from Aldo, and
If
you could
they-
be a few fights.
if
Cruz
they-
is on the way down.
If they stick around a little bit longer,
Yeah.
they're gonna catch these hands.
Hey, dreams do come true, guys.
Your turn. Let's go.
This one is funny. Bro, see, look. Alright. So, if some guy asked, I'm assuming he's Afghan for sure. He goes, if you guys are not allowed to take the flag, why don't you get a tattoo on your chest? Come on, guys. Come on.
That's so unnecessary. You can't just get a gum shield with an Afghan flag. Why do I have to do something as permanent as a tattoo?
You know,
And like,
I
look,
think,
look,
to be
and-
fair, I think he meant like a... You
Yeah,
know, you know
yeah.
how they do in KSW where they write on their backs and their chests and
Yeah,
stuff?
I get it.
But come
that's
on,
so,
man.
That's so unnecessary. Also, tattoos, like, I'm not into tattoos. I don't like tattoos because, first and foremost, like, religiously, it's not the best thing. And just, like I said, why not just do a gum shield? I have an Afghan gum shield, which I'm going to be coming out to my fight. I always do. Black, red, and green. So I feel like that's so much.
So the short answer is it's a little bit unnecessary.
Yeah, it's a bit over the top. It's very Afghan.
Yes, too Afghan.
All right. Okay, this is a good one. How important are the people you surround yourself with when trying to become a fighter?
It is the most important thing, in my opinion. I don't know what other people would say. What else is more important than this? I think personally, it's the most important thing, because when you surround yourself around people who have the same goal as you or want the best for you, it can never go wrong. It can't go wrong because you're always going to be first in their mind, you know. And even when you're slacking or whatever, they'll keep it real with you. They'll know, like, look, man, remember, these are your goals. This is what you want to achieve. You're kind of slipping away from these goals, you know.
100%. I think you hit the nail on the head. Like I always say, companionship is so important, and obviously fighting is a metaphor for life. So in fighting and in life, if you want to get to the highest stage of whatever your career is, you have to surround yourself by the correct people. Now I'm talking people who share the same ambition as you, people who have the knowledge that can get you to that next level, and most importantly, maybe positive-minded people who have your best interests at heart. That might be the most important thing. Is they have to have, like, your career as a fighter. You have to be the most important person in your career. It can't be about nobody else. So I think it's one of, if not the most important thing.
I agree. All right, yours and Farid's favorite fighter right now.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite fighter right now? To be honest with you, right now I'm loving Volkanovski.
That's my one too.
Bro, Volk, that guy. I mean, I like Volkanovski. For me, is he's just doing everything right, to be honest. Like he's the short guy beating the taller guys in their own game. You know, he's doing things that's never been done. He can grapple, he can wrestle, his fight IQ, he's so all-rounded. Yeah, for me, Volkanovski.
Yeah, right now he's hard. Like, he's top of the pound for pound. I love Kamaru Usman too. You know,
yeah, Kamaru for sure.
Even though Leon Edwards, he did a great job with that head kick, knocked him out. But I still think Kamaru Usman is the better fighter. But I don't know how he's gonna come back after that fight.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
So I would say Volkanovski and Kamaru Usman right now.
Yeah. Other notable mentions for me, I would say, is definitely Adesanya.
Oh, amazing fighter, yeah.
Kamaru, Islam, Makhachev.
Actually, I forgot about Islam.
Cyril
I really
Gane.
enjoy watching
Cyril Gane.
Yeah, I'm not the
Refreshing
biggest
for
fan.
an
I
heavyweight.
prefer Ngannou.
No, I'm talking. No, of course, if I was rooting for, I'd be rooting for.
No, not
Ngannou.
rooting, but as in, like,
The
even
style of
watching.
fighting?
I don't know, I like Ngannou's style.
I appreciate Cyril Gane a lot because he moves like a lighter guy.
Yeah.
To
No, I
do that
definitely
at
respect
250
his
pounds is crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Similar question. Favorite fighter ever and why?
Favorite fighter ever? What, boxing or MMA?
All time. I guess everything. Okay, give me a boxing and give me an MMA.
Boxing. Look, so boxing, the history in boxing is so rich. Like, it's so hard to say who my favorite is. So I've got two answers for this. Am I allowed two?
Yeah, up to you.
So as a fighter, I love Sugar Ray Leonard. But for the whole package, it has to be Muhammad Ali. Like, how he used to fight, his style, his charisma, what he stood for, you know?
Okay, and then in MMA?
In MMA, ever? My favorite fighter ever. Very difficult. Very difficult. Wow, I didn't know this was going to be this hard. Do you have one off the top of your head? Do you want to go? Do you want to say which one?
MMA, Habib, easy.
It's
Habib
not that easy
first,
for me.
and then in boxing, Ali. Ali is my favorite, and then it's Habib, and then...
I like Habib, but I don't know if he's my favorite.
Yeah. Because look, I'm talking. For me, he's got the full package. He fights. I support him as his character, personality-wise, what he achieved, entertaining, everything. He did it all.
He is unbelievable.
Second,
but I don't know.
I just
don't. Yeah, I just don't feel that attachment to him because Habib was kind of current. He's very current, and all my stuff are like nostalgic, you know. Like when I want to see what my favorite fight of all time is. So maybe I'll say somebody like Fedor. I used to love Fedor. I used to love him. He didn't have that glory of like the UFC and stuff. But as far as like, I used to be a huge Fedor fan. Yeah, I'd say Fedor.
Alright.
That one got me though, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a bit... Alright. Ooh. Dream holiday destination.
This is a good one. So, like my favorite one or one I haven't been to?
Dream holiday destination. You answer. What is your dream holiday
To be honest, my dream
destination?
holiday destination is Afghanistan. I'd have to say it's Afghanistan. Like, and I'm talking in a context where it's just completely, there's no strings attached. There's no politics. There's no danger. There's none of that. I'd definitely say Afghanistan.
Yes,
Going there, not worried about my visa getting stamped. Not worried about getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
Because
So
Yeah.
now, which one that you've been to? Like, what was your favorite place?
my favorite place to go to, Dubai. Dubai is my favorite. I'll tell you why. Because being a Muslim, everywhere I go, I have to, like, food is one of my favorite things. And being a Muslim, everywhere I go, I have to, okay, this is halal, this is not halal. I can't. Dubai, everything's halal. I can eat everything. And they make, like, because it's not too far from the Middle East, Afghanistan and stuff, they make authentic Afghan food, Iraqi food, Turkish food. These are my favorite cuisines. Also the beach, the beaches, the weather, and I love the fact I can hear the adhan everywhere I go.
Amazing.
There's a mosque on every corner.
It's crazy. Like you'll be on the beach and you hear the adhan, you know, and it's just
Everywhere
just
you
great.
go, it's amazing.
I love it. I love Dubai. I've been to Dubai a few times and I know it very well. So that would be my dream holiday destination.
So this is one question I've got. Very similar. 3 places you want to go but you haven't been.
Man, this is not easy for me. You know, like on the spot. You know, my mind is all over the place.
There's a lot of places.
Yeah, there's too many options. Okay, 3 places that I've never been.
Never been, but you want.
But I want to go. Okay. Mecca, 100%. That's number 1. To be honest with you, I just want to see everything, and obviously perform my pilgrimage as well. Number 2 would be I think number 2 would be somewhere like Brazil. I would love to see Brazil. To me, it seems like Brazil's got everything, you know? You know, that tropical rainforest vibe, like, you know?
Yeah.
The weather, everything. And the other one would be that I haven't been to. Somewhere like New York. I would love to go to New York, actually.
Yeah.
Because New York would be like, because I love London. I grew up in London, you know? London is like very dear to me, and New York seems to me like a bigger London, you know? So I would like to see how it is. I wouldn't want to live there necessarily though.
Yeah, no, this is to visit, to a place you want to go. Alright.
I forgot the Far East places, like Japan and
Japan. My 3,
See, this is what I'm saying.
3, Mecca, that was great. For obvious reasons. Japan, because I like Japanese food and it's so different, Japan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And the 3rd one, Turkey. Food, history, again with the adhan and everything, reminds me of Dubai a little bit. So yeah, 100% Turkey. I don't know how I haven't been yet, but we gotta go. Oh, okay, here's a good one. Who's the better soccer player? Football. Who's the better football player?
You already know I'm better. You already know I was better than you.
That's
Like
not
on.
That's not true.
Brother.
What do you mean,
Brother.
Don't brother.
Brother.
What do you mean?
I am, bro. You've seen us play, right?
He hasn't seen us play.
You've seen us play.
This is between me and you.
Remember when we were doing the
This is between
kick-ups
me
and
and you. Yeah, what about kick-ups? I was a right back.
I was 100.
I was a right back. He
get-
did like 20 more kick-ups than me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But from what he's seen, I'm saying.
From what he's seen. Yeah, but what makes him such a good judge of football? Have you ever played football?
No, he plays soccer.
Soccer.
He plays soccer.
Here's the best part. I've never seen it.
Oh, he hasn't seen it.
Oh, you weren't there.
He wasn't there.
Oh, that was Orion.
That was somebody else. Yeah, but I mean, okay.
But judging that he's wearing A football
Yeah. Oh, first of all, yeah, this kind of bias. This guy came.
say
You
yes.
asked the question.
This guy came prepared for this one question. He knew this question was coming up, so he came out with a Barcelona top. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think I was probably more talented, but you probably would perform better in 11-a-side.
Yeah,
Fair to say?
I think I was, yeah.
I think I was
I'm
more
not-
athletic
of course.
and skillful, and I had a better shot, and I was more-footed, and I could dribble. But you just kind of, you know.
But listen, on the level now, Farid was fantastic. We were very similar players actually, but I would say I had that little bit better like 11-a-side quality, you know, and that's the difference for me. At the end of the day, the game is 11-a-side. We're not futsal players, you know.
I agree. This is true.
But Farid was very, very good. And on Farid's good day, he was better than me on my best day. But I would be very consistent.
No, my best day I was better than you on your best day.
Yeah, sorry, that's
Yeah.
what I meant, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. That was a very civil agreement in the end.
Yeah, well done, mate. See, we're not bad at this.
We're not
We
bad
can
at all.
agree sometimes.
Okay. Oh no, it's your turn.
Alright. Have you ever been to Peshawar?
Of course I've been to Basharat, bro.
What is that?
Why?
Sorry, I almost took that
Why-
offensively. I almost took that offensively. Like, why are you asking me this question, bro? Peshawar is a city on the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan, for those of you that don't know. And yeah, of course, we lived in Peshawar for a bit. For those of you that don't know the history of Afghanistan and Pakistan, when we were at war with the Soviet Union, a large number of the population moved across the border into refugee camps into Peshawar. There were already a lot of Afghans there, and my family was one of them, our family. So we were born in Afghanistan, but our family had already been back and forth between Afghanistan and Peshawar, back and forth. And yeah, Peshawar is actually one of my favorite places on this planet. For me, the best food I ever had is in Peshawar.
Yeah.
The best food I ever had is in
And
Peshawar.
honestly-
I love Peshawar. The mountains, the food.
And honestly, this makes me want to rethink my dream holiday destination.
Yeah.
Because when we were younger and we went back home, because like Farid said, our family migrated to Peshawar for a while. Peshawar, I would say, you know, that's how we say
Peshawar,
it.
yeah, that's how I want to say it.
Not Peshawar, like I don't know how to
Peshawar,
say it properly.
I feel
like
so
that.
awkward saying Peshawar.
Yeah.
It's
But Peshawar. And man, we had the time of our life there. It was unbelievable. I loved it. It's not the same anymore, I've heard, but
Okay, since we're on the topic, Shepakto or Khapakto? Again, we have to explain. Neither. That's what I always say. So we're gonna have to explain this first of all. Our language, Pashto, that we speak, it's got different dialects, different regions. So the south, they say sh. The east, they say kh. So for example, how are you? You would say no. Are you good? The south would say shaye, and the east would say khaye. And our answer is neither. We say kh. It's in between both. So yeah, it's not kh. Or if it was between kh and sh, which one?
I would say sh because it's written like that, you know.
Yeah, I'd say
So-
maybe I'd say sh is a bit better, but kh is the best.
Yeah.